They didn't change my name to put him on my birth certificate until 1975. But he wasn't my father. My mother chased that man away. Wouldn't let him see me. Yeah. I was going to the fire academy. The first day I went, I strained my right thigh. I went to emergency room. I left Westchester Medical. I drove down to Greenburgh, right 10 minutes from there where I grew up at. His best friend said, "Oh, your father looking for you." I said, "Who?" I said, "My father did." He said, "No, your real father." I said, "Well, he's your best friend. What is his name?" He couldn't even tell me his last name. And here we are. I seen him 20 years later. But see, this is what happened. My older sister and mother called his mother and them and said, "Why did you tell him?" I cursed him out. I said, "Don't you call their family." I said, "No, don't curse them out. Tell them, why did they tell me? Why didn't you tell me?" I already knew Snake wasn't my father. My mother took that to the grave. But my sister knew that he wasn't my father. I said, "I'm crying with you when your father died and you got older brothers. What about, I need to find out if I got brothers and sisters. I need to find out the condition is if heart disease running my family. If yeah, but they wasn't thinking like that back then. They they were too busy hiding stuff, Moni. When my mother got pregnant with my older sister, they took her down south and hid her. My mother said when she went, she reached for the chicken. The lady said, "Girl, in this house, the adults eat first." She told me that and smacked her hand. So this is under as she was going into dementia. She was going back to the 60s and 70s. She was telling me some stuff, Moni. I'm like, "Ma, I don't want to hear that. I don't need to know that." No, Moni, it was a mess. It was about Snake had some woman and he had pictures of her smoking a cigarette with a coochie and all these pictures. Yeah. See, when they got married, he had a girlfriend. Listen, when they got married, he had a girlfriend. They was at a bar. He got married to her that day. He sent her home and stayed there with his girlfriend. Ain't that some shit? Now she's telling me, I don't want to hear all this shit. She's telling me that's what she told me. I don't want to hear that, Ma. And I said, "Well, then who's my daddy?" She ain't rebut the balls that. She told everything else. Well, I said, "Well, who's my daddy?" I don't look nothing like the man. Snake ain't have no full beard. Snake was dark skinned and short and black. What am I? Caramel? Caramel? We knew he wasn't our father by the way I got my ass beat for nothing. And she said she's sorry. I said, "Ma, you did the best you can. You wore the same holy underwear just so you could buy us school clothes." That man would come to the post office, and after she casts a check, he gonna take her check and go flip it. He did all that shit. Yeah. Then they call him Snake for nothing. You know when you're in a household and you're already dyslexic, and your mother's going to work and coming back at 12:30, and you got a drug dealing so-called father. When people are ringing the doorbell 4 o'clock in the morning on a school day to get some weed, coke, or some liquor. How you gonna even learn how to write up a school report? You ain't have nobody to say, hey, this is how you do this, because they ain't teach me shit in school. I'm just saying. They ain't teach me shit in school. They ain't close. See, back then, if you had the landline, I couldn't talk to my girlfriend because I'm holding up the line, holding up his money. So if you get a phone call, you can't hold the line up. It was no we only had one phone in whatever. And I oh, okay. Yeah, I had to go to bed early too. You light up. Yeah. Well, I didn't have that privilege. Yeah. And young talking about nothing. See, what we had to do was I was young, I'm a teenager. I had to walk to the back of the building, through the park, up a hill, down to the highway, to the gas station. I had to have like 10 dimes. And you put a dime, whatever, back there, make a phone call. And when your dimes run out, but that's what we did. Talk to our girlfriend. You put money in the thing, and that was a quiet area for a phone booth. It wasn't like a busy, like somebody be waiting. Sometimes you go to them phone booths. First thing you do, what you do? You check to see if any corners are still in there, right? You don't remember that, Molly? When you go to yeah, you check for change. Yeah, yeah. A lot of times, sometimes it would be, and you're gonna drop. And they said, "This is the operator. Please put another 25 cents or whatever in the." I remember all that, boy. You kids don't know nothing about that. They don't know about the pages. Yeah, they don't know about the pages. You get a 911 call, that was probably a booty call. Back a 911 on the pager. Yeah, yeah. Girl, tell you hit her, hit her up, hit her up. Oh, whatever it was, emergency, but both could be emergency. No, whatever you said it was going to be. If you telling your girl, yo, hit me 911, I know you need me for something. Like, we going to hook up. Um, I had me a nice aqua blue one. I remember. And back then when we was growing up, everybody walking around with a pager. Remember? Yeah. Remember the because you don't remember the gazelle. You don't remember gazelle glasses. That's what they used to wear. I'm just asking. Yeah. Where I came from, I know some of the people had knockoffs like a motherfucker. I even knew people that would take. I never was able to afford that. I brought my football Eric Dickerson glasses to play football in above everything. Cause I wore regular glasses, but I played basketball on the basketball team in the summer, and I had to get ready for in August. I had to get ready for football camp before school started. Two sessions a day. So I paid for my school clothes. I paid for going out on a date with my girlfriend, and I got my football cleats and my Eric Dickerson. This thing cost me like $110. But we won the championship that year, so I was good. Yeah. That was my senior year. That was it. I would never play football again. They wanted me to go to community college and play. I I was like, no. Yeah. I didn't know they fucked me on senior cut day. I didn't even know that day I would have cut. And they have a 420 day in New York City, um, Central Park. Back then, it was designated for an area you could go that day to smoke, and nobody would cop wouldn't arrest you. So all the high school kids would go down there. I missed out on that too. But I wasn't smoking. I wouldn't just want to go to go with the people. And my prom, which I didn't go to because I was poor, was at Windows of the World at the Twin Towers. Windows of the World, and yeah, it's not there ever again. Oh boy. Yeah, Kenny came, he brought a bag and he gave me a bud and I mixed it with some of my shit. Well, I tell you, Moni, I blasted off. They arrested some young tw- they arrested some young 21-year-old up here in Norwalk, Connecticut. He was selling illegally without a license marijuana. It had fentanyl in it. And the other weed that he was selling was so many times above the limit that they allowed to be sold. That, yeah. Oh, I think they're gonna throw the book at his ass. A lot of people are getting caught up here. 'Cause there's a lot of stores getting busted. They're selling. Long as they don't bust my boys, I'm good. But don't sell me nothing with no fentanyl in that motherfucker. It's the shit. It's that shit that they're flooding America. Fentanyl. What is it? Fentanyl, 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 fentanyl. It's fentanyl. That's what it is, right, Molly? Fentanyl. It's fentanyl. Molly, crack it up. There go, look. Snoop Doggy Dogg. The episode with Snoop Doggy Dogg. He's right there. Yeah, I am. Hold it. Oh. Oh, okay. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about that. Oh. I don't know nothing about that one.